Alright, we should be able to determine a rough location of the base from these charts. Problem is, the sands have shifted over the last few decades. We'll need some geo readings to determine the facility's exact coordinates. The data isn't hard to get, in theory. I can give you a field scanner that'll dip into the sand, put us on track. But a lot of this territory is unexplored. Locals talk about sand people communities, crate dragons the size of starships.
Jedi have always explored places others fear.
Can't argue with that. If you take readings in a couple of places, I can figure out the base location. Meet me back here when you're done. Take it slow and be careful.
Exercise. Holiday, darling, a little help? We'll endeavor not to disappoint. Something you want? An autograph? A diagram on a napkin? Must we do this? Holiday, darling, a little help? We are ready when you are, Jedi. Jedi, for once, could we please go somewhere pleasant? Just one moment, Jedi. Just as I programmed. That's quite enough of that. We are ready when you are, Jedi. The curse of being exemplary, being needed. Very well. Indeed. Distractions are the bane of genius, you know. Why are people on this world so unreasonable? Just one moment, Jedi.
Fowler here. The data's coming in. Looks like this will give us what we need, but... Huh? I'm getting an energy signature not too far from you. Some sort of installation, pulled from long-range sensors. If you would, head on over and see if there's anything there. Could just be a glitch in the scanners, but I doubt it.
Haven't heard of us. Moving along. Clearly you haven't heard of us. Some exercise.
Still a few minutes before those scans are processed. Huh. What about...
Hey, look who made it back.
Bad news, Fowler. That reading was a Czerka listening post.
Blast. Leksende must have set it up. Now the cyborg freak has our data. Czerka can find their lost base as easily as we can.
I take it that means the readings came through.
Yeah, machines are sorting through it now, but if Leksende's on the trail... We assumed Czerka came to keep us out of the facility. Maybe we were mistaken. Maybe they want what they left behind.
Gromik's files. We saw some things.
Yeah. Turns out Czerka didn't come to Tatooine to build or test the device. They found it here, underground, an artifact powerful enough to wipe out a planet just buried in the desert.
If Czerka found the device on Tatooine, who created it?
I don't know. The files don't say. We only know a few facts for certain. Czerka discovered the device. They analyzed it, then something happened that made them abandon it. Kamus, has the computer cross-referenced the scans with Gromic schematics?
Yes? It looks like the main entrance is a few kilometers away. What about the door codes?
There's a bunch of relay towers around the base. They'll have a mess of data, the codes, along with old communications. Downloading everything from the relay towers will allow you to get into that base and destroy the device. It can't fall into the wrong hands.
We don't even know what the device does.
Czerka saw it as a doomsday weapon. That's enough.
Be careful in the base, in case they left traps, or if Leksende finds you.
That'll do, Kamus. Time to let professionals finish the job.
Dr. Soprin here. We've finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which register as over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many societies capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even greed technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Lerek and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully, we'll find something useful. Czerka's going to make a fortune off this stuff if we can figure it out. End log.
This is Director Antayen speaking. As you know, workers' safety is one of Czerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding studies of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Daigo. Research using droids and remote scanners may continue normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
I want my concerns on the record before more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with the lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Soprin's theory about it being a Gree Enclave creation are inane. We've already got evidence of an ancient alien civilization visiting Tatooine, and they weren't Gree. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire is tied to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says, and I'm tired of being ignored.
Well, Dr. Lerek is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is heading back to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser relics with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still. Lerek's theory about an ancient infinite empire and a master alien species was fringe science at best, but some of his data makes sense. I'm going to run a new series of tests tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there.
This is Director Antayen to all Czerka employees. Please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the system, so the computers will respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
Tas men jetzt gefulpa, gegal jestenti. Igen förtami filtöfnämät kapea.
How did you do all this?
Me bagadres pastiatan elbines för kastinti. Zinesti hidruli, das bruli fehedan dankwa.
What were you trying to achieve?
Des matzenke yujum, maestrame huruba. Ibien frukta mi filtöfnama kapea. Patukche yet mi big shuram. Me atenatitemat.
The era of your glory passed long ago.
Ilkor, yerkwa matila. Yerkemer zunanye. Me kontias temeta. Habib tegelere, lili bahura bahije. Jahil SWTOR Zikra.
Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. We could never have excavated this place without your help. Oh, we knew where the base was, but getting inside, ghastly work. And I should say, I'm delighted to finally meet you in person.
Do you want something from me, Leksende?
You see, when I was assigned to stop the Republic from finding this facility, I was intrigued by the Doomsday device. That my superiors told me to stay away only whet my appetite. I decided to take the device for myself.
You really thought I was just going to hand something like this over to you?
Hear me out first. I'm offering a very large sum of credits, as well as rescinding the kill order on Kamus, if you help me. Hand over the device, and the Republic never has to know. Tell Fauler you destroyed it. What do you say?
Does this answer your question?
How could you do that? Do you know what that thing was? What it was worth? Oh, now you've left me no choice. I'm going to have to kill you. Painfully.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Jedi. You look like you just walked out of a sandstorm.
Was there a base? Did you see the device?
Kamus was worried that if you failed, it'd mean the end of the world.
Well, You saw Czerka's records?
Yeah, and I've been worried too, so catch your breath and let's hear it.
That device. It had an ancient creature trapped inside. It had gone insane. I had to kill it.
You're kidding. I had no idea. But if it's settled, that's good enough for me.
So this is over, we're sure?
You'll still need to testify, Kamus. The investigation of Czerka won't end here.
Get me to Coruscant, away from the Sand People and Czerka's cyborg assassins? I'll testify all you want.
You should know. Scanners picked up a Czerka ship fleeing the system. They're running scared now.
Too bad we couldn't bring down the entire company.
We stopped the device from hurting anyone. That's enough of a win. Anyway, I promised you payment. Don't ever say the SIS isn't grateful. Now take care of yourself and try not to get pulled back into these corporate schemes. Kamus can tell you, they never really end.